Hello, everyone. I'm Lobby Clint. Welcome to Late Night Meditation. As always, it's great to be here online with all of you, whether you're watching from Zoom, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. So, hello again, everyone. Hello, Eric. Hi, K Noon. Thanks for joining here on Zoom. Hello, Julie, Diane, Stacy, um, Jade, and Hakuso on YouTube. And hello, Ron. Thanks for joining in. Oh, and Sue on YouTube again. And everyone watching on Facebook and Twitch. Of course, if you're watching on Facebook, I am streaming to several pages at once. So if you don't see my face in the top corner, that means I can't see your comment right now, but I'll always go back and reply, as many of you already know. So, how's everyone doing? Doing okay? It's another start of another week. And also, I hope you all been doing your homework. All right, very good. As the homework is whatever you're doing, have relaxation and awareness. And hello, Vivi. Thanks for joining on Facebook. So, as we practice, you know that the homework is a great way to help us get that balance outside of meditation. It's really practicing meditation or mindfulness outside the meditation hall. Because when you understand the word mindfulness, it does mean awareness. But to practice it, it's not just awareness. You need to have relaxation there too. It's that balance. So I hope you all keep up your practice, keep up the homework, okay? And of course, as today is Monday, it's our Meditation 101 day, or really a nice review day. And great for those who are new to meditation. Hello, Andrew. Thanks for joining in on Facebook. So, if you're brand new, the great thing is meditation is very simple. There are only two steps: relaxation and awareness, just like the homework. As first, we sit comfortably. Relaxation is very important. We sit comfortably so we don't have any aches or pains that will pull us out of our meditation. But starting off, sit comfortably. So whatever position feels right is perfect. As we want to sit and feel perfect, not look perfect. Okay? Because some people think that you have to be in the position, the pose, it has to be perfect. No, you don't need to be. Be comfortable. Feel perfect. That's more important than looking perfect. Okay? Because we meditate for inner peace, not Instagram. So you don't have to be picture perfect. Just feel just right, nice and comfortable. As once your body is comfortable, the next step is consciousness or focus. But it's a very light focus. It's not super intense or anything like that, okay? It's actually very gentle, relaxing, similar to looking out at my background or a scenic view. You just kind of take it all in as one instead of trying to focus on one simple detail. So enjoy it. Be relaxed, at ease. If you want another example that I'm pretty sure you've all done, it's like binging a TV show or watching a movie. How is it you can sit there for hours just staring at a screen? Why is that? Because you have that perfect balance of relaxation and awareness. The difference is while watching, our focus is outward, looking at the screen. In meditation, we bring that focus inward. And remember, you don't have to be perfect. We're all practicing. No matter how long you've been practicing, whether whether you just started today or you've been practicing for 10 years or more. Allow yourself to take your time, take it easy. Feel like it's your first time each time you meditate. Enjoy, not endure, and not try to expect anything. The more we feel like, oh, it's supposed to be like this, it's supposed to be like that, the more you hold yourself back. Okay? So, as we practice, enjoy this mini vacation together. Alright? So, as always, let's get into our perfect position, as I like to call it, because it's perfect for you. And when you're ready, gently close your eyes. Take in a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air. And breathe out all your worries, thoughts, and responsibilities. Just let it all go. Forget about it for the time that we are meditating. Just breathe in, breathe out. Let each breath of fresh air help you become more relaxed, more comfortable. Breathing is a very natural and easy way to relax. It's also why many meditation techniques use breathing as a way to help us focus. If you have used those kind of techniques before, feel free to do so. You can follow your breath in and out. But once you feel comfortable, I recommend follow your breath to the deepest point, and when the air needs to turn around and come back out, that lowest point, keep it there, meaning keep your focus at that spot. Continue to breathe naturally. As this lowest point where our breath goes down, that lowest point is your center. It's your center of gravity, the absolute center of your body. But for now, allow your body to release and relax. Breathe in the calm, cool, relaxing air, and breathe out all your worries, thoughts, and responsibilities. Allow yourself to feel as innocent as a child. No worries, no regrets, no responsibility. Just innocent and free. Not a care in the world. We're all just relaxing with our friend. This state of mind is very important to allow ourselves to feel free. No restrictions, no expectation. Not feeling like you should do this or you're supposed to do that. Just take our time, allowing our body to release and relax, to be comfortable. As throughout the entire session, if you feel the need to move or make an adjustment, feel free to do so. You don't need to be a statue. We're human beings. It's normal for us to move. But whenever you make an adjustment, try to do so as lightly and gently as you can. Even if you're sitting alone, this way you can practice. Practicing to make adjustments as quietly as you can. That way, when you have the opportunity to sit in a group, you'll already be in practice, able to make adjustments without accidentally bothering those around you. So allow the relaxation to flow throughout your entire body, from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes. And you don't need to rush. Take your time. When I need to relax, I like to envision a warm, comfortable light. It's like a light of peace, and allowing that light to slowly fill my body, starting from the top of my head and just slowly flowing down to my face, my neck, my shoulders, allowing them to feel light and loose, nice and comfortable, allowing this feeling to flow down to my arms, little by little, releasing and relaxing every muscle to the tips of my fingers, relaxing the chest, my abdomen, and my back, allowing this warm energy to help me release and relax all the muscles in my back, going down little by little, inch by inch, allowing this warm energy to flow down comfortably, relaxingly, not trying to force or push, just enjoying this flow of relaxation as it flows down to my legs, to the tips of my toes, allow yourself to relax in the same way or similarly. You don't need to rush, you don't need to force. Take your time. It's also okay if you use the entire session to allow your body to relax. For some people, it takes a bit more time, and that's absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with taking the entire session to do the body scan or allow your body to release and relax. As once your body feels nice and comfortable, or at least comfortable enough, we move on to the next step, consciousness or focus. But it's a light focus, not too intense, not too intense. It's light and gentle. What we do is visualize or imagine your meditation object or image. It can be any object or image that feels comfortable to you. It actually doesn't even need to be an image. It can also be a feeling, an idea. The main point is letting your mind stay with just one thing. By letting our mind stay with one thing, we start to naturally let go of everything else. But remember, letting go doesn't mean to throw away or forget about. It's more like placing down rather than carrying. And when you place these thoughts down, it's not forgotten, it's not lost. It's still there, ready when you need to pick it back up. But no matter how important you feel your thoughts are, you don't need to carry them all the time. It's okay to place them down, to allow our mind to take a break. So take your time, allow your mind to slow down, to stay with that one thing comfortably, relaxingly. If you're unsure what you should use, I recommend the full moon because it's bright and shining, but not blinding. It's calming and cooling. But your object or image can be anything at all, whatever feels easy and comfortable to you. Allowing your mind to stay with that thing. Your mind will start to have a little bit of calm, a little bit of peace, as that's how it starts, a little bit at a time. And sometimes it's a little bit for a very short amount of time. Take your time. We all start somewhere. But as we continue to practice, little by little, those bits of peace start to accumulate. And there starts to become moments of peace, minutes of peace, hours of peace. But don't rush, don't force. Take your time. It may seem like we're being lazy, or almost like we're not trying to do it right. But in reality, taking your time is actually a shortcut. If you try too hard, you try to force yourself to have focus, you might gain focus quickly, but just as quickly as you gain it, you can lose it due to discomfort. Whenever we are uncomfortable, our mind focuses on the discomfort. In some techniques, they teach you to focus on that discomfort, acknowledge it, and then let it go. It's not wrong, but it helps you, or it unintentionally creates a bad habit, causing you to think that meditation is supposed to be uncomfortable first. Our master, Lompa Tamashiyo, noticed we were doing this, so he reminded us all to first relax. Allow your body to be comfortable, and then a gentle focus so we can gain that balance of relaxation and awareness. This balance is quite important. It's why I share you all, as it's homework, to have relaxation and awareness in everything we do. That way you start to practice gaining that balance, even in daily life, and it will help you when we come together and meditate. So take your time, relax your body, relax your mind. Mo. Om. Now let us continue in silence, letting our mind be calm, clear, and peaceful. Araham. Araham. Let us begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intention to all beings. So let us visualize our object as we have been doing. And imagine that your object becomes crystal clear, clean, and bright. And at the center of your object, there is a bright light. This light is very special. All those who touch this light are instantly happier, healthier, and more at peace. So we let this light illuminate our body, filling our body with light. Then let this light shine out from us, filling the room. And let this light spread far and wide, filling the city and the surrounding city, filling the state or province and the surrounding states or provinces, filling the country and the surrounding country, until filling the entire world, and now throughout the universe. Thinking of our loved ones, our family, our friends, our close and distant relatives, our co-workers, acquaintances, all the people we know, and all the people you don't know, to all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. And as we are spreading loving kindness, let us make this wish together for us all to be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. Let us take a moment to make our own good wishes. Sappe Buddha Parapata Pace Kananchayang Palang Arahanta Nanchate Jenarakampanthami Sapaso Sappaputtanupavena Sappathammanupavena Sappasanghanupavena Sattha Soti Bhavantu Te. Now, very gently and at your own pace, opening your eyes. Take your time as we slowly come back. You can take in a few deep breaths, do a little stretch if you like, as we slowly come back. How is everyone feeling? As always, take a moment to notice how you feel right now that we finish the meditation. As every time we meditate, it's either a good session or an almost good session. There are no bad sessions. As every time we meditate, it's an opportunity to see how we're doing. The days that feel good, great, try and do it again. The days that were, it's okay. We learn what doesn't work for us, and we make adjustments. As each time we practice, you'll only continue to get better and better. Even if it feels like you're just kind of plateauing, you feel like you're kind of stuck. In reality, you're still moving forward. It just seems that way because, like in a RPG or any video game, when you level up from level 1 to 5 to 10, very quick. But from like level 50 to 51 takes forever. So it's kind of like that. As our experience continues to grow, it's like we're growing little by little while we're still growing. Okay? Right. As before going to questions and comments, I'd like to share some words of wisdom. For today, it's about our mouth. To speak wisely. Our master says, speech is important. Some words may be true and beneficial, but if spoken, they may cause pain to others. In that case, they need to be revised. It is not difficult to speak lovingly. We can practice this skill because words are plentiful in this world. They are free, like the air that we breathe. We can choose words wisely. I very much like this quote a lot because it's a nice reminder for us all. Because one thing is when we're not careful with what we say, it's easy to just say anything to anyone, and it's like not always so great. Words that we say, our words are powerful. They can start wars and they can create peace. The main thing is, how do we use it? Do we take the time to be mindful and realize, oh, this is true. I want to help them, but the way I say it made it sound like a slap in the face. No good, right? So we have to make adjustments. This is where practicing our relaxation and awareness, it helps us be more mindful. When you're more mindful, it's a little bit easier to catch yourself and think a little bit more before we speak. As one of my teachers taught me, have you ever noticed that in nature, most of everything that we have comes in pairs? Well, we have two eyes, two nostrils, two ears, two arms, two hands, two legs, but we only have one mouth, right? And it's like, but it also has two functions. It's for both breathing and for eating and speaking. Okay, more than one, more than two functions. Let's just say breathing is more so for the nose, but we can also do it with the mouth. So speaking and eating, it's almost like it's nature's telling you, beware of your mouth. Both beware of how much you eat and how much you speak, because when we eat too much, oh, we don't feel great. We don't eat enough, we don't feel great. At the same time, what we say, if we say something not so great, it can hurt others. So speak wisely. Do our best to find the right words, or at least practice. If you realize, I can't say it nicely yet, don't say anything yet. Do our best to take a break, pause, think a bit, and then, okay. But also, time and place matters too. If it's not the right time or place, even good words sound like an attack. Or sometimes it turns into something that's just lost because suddenly the person who listens feels defensive and goes, nope, I'm not going to listen. So then the wisdom that you meant to share ended up being lost. So, beware of our words, okay? So speak wisely. So I see more people have come in. Hello, Tracy. Thanks for joining on Facebook. Hello, Pat. Hi, Andres and Miriam. Thanks for joining here on Zoom. And hello, Terry, on YouTube. So for today, as always, I always open up for the questions. Today we had a question before the class started, so I'd like to share that one first. As so Diane says she had a question about memory, as the mind records everything that happens to us. What about my daughter's memory? She has early onset Alzheimer's, and I already meant if you're on YouTube, you can see the answer already. As I'm sorry to hear that, Diane. As while the mind is not physical, now we have to understand mind in the sense of meditation and Buddhism. Mind is more like soul. Okay, so the mind is not physical, but it is the recorder that can record all memories. So everything that we do, it's all there. Unfortunately, our body is affected by karma. Our physical body is affected by karma. When we think of mind in English, we usually think of the brain, thinking of our thoughts and this and that. But in Buddhism, mind is actually the soul. It's more soul than a physical aspect of our body, but it's there. So our brain is like the physical part that helps us bring in that information that we have been storing. But if we have this karma, it attacks us, it affects us, it makes it so that it doesn't work. It's why uh, also as we age, everything starts to worsen, everything diminishes. Our eyes can't see as far anymore, can't see as clearly anymore. Our teeth erode, they start to decay. Our hair no longer looks the same like it was, and then even our skin and everything, everything doesn't look the same as it used to. That's just natural. That's what happens to our body, because this physical body doesn't last forever. So, but what we can do is, as we know the body is affected by karma, what we can do to help that process slow down is by keep adding goodness, continue to add boon, add merit. So, as we have talked before, how merit there are three types. There's generosity. This brings wealth. There is morality or precepts. It brings good health. And then there's bhavana or meditation, which brings wisdom. It's what I would recommend is you can make a donation to your favorite charity and think and making the wish for her to heal a little bit faster, as well as for herself to also, physically following what the doctors are telling you, because they have learned a lot and mastered a lot of what we can do physically to help. A lot of the things what we do to help with Alzheimer's and memory loss. There's a lot of wonderful cues that are very wonderful and practical that can help. But that's only helping physically. Spiritually, we can also send in that good energy. Um, in our temple, we like to make donations of scholarships, like like a donation to help print Dharma books or books for students to learn, or even a scholarship to a school, something like that, as a way of bringing that merit to help you with this kind of thing, with wisdom and with memory. So there's a lot of different things that we can do. The main thing is find our peace. So I hope you recommend helping her find that peace. As you didn't mention how old she is, so I'm not sure if she's a young child or a young adult or later on in life. But the main thing is find your peace. And then while you have your peace, you can start to generate more and more good energy. And it will lessen and help it go away a little bit easier. Okay? Thank you for your question. As I see another question from oh Akaza has a comment. He says the meditation went by too fast today. Um, well done. That's a good sign, because all of our classes, well, Monday and Wednesday, we meditate for about the same amount of time normally. Today we meditated for a little over 40 minutes. That's our, believe it or not, that's our usual. So if you're new to meditation, yeah, great job. Hakuzo, this is a good sign. It's saying that you're finding your peace a lot easier. You're finding your calm. You're able to balance a little bit easier. As time does fly, I remember the one time my brother and I, we were kids. We would meditate every night. My mom would have us meditate for 5 minutes. That was the rule. But what she would do is have us go meditate in her bedroom, or in our parents' bedroom. That way, we weren't like just going home, going to bed in our room. So we were meditating, and we disappeared for an hour. My mom was just like, "Wait, what's going on?" They usually come back after, because that's what we would do. We would go meditate for 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes, and then come back. We would bow to our mom and then go back and go to sleep. It's a part of our culture, a way of saying good night. And that night we didn't come back. She's like, "What's going on?" So she went to check, and when she turned on the light, we we looked over like, "What, is it time already?" She said, "You guys were meditating for an hour." We didn't even realize it. It just went by so quick. And so whenever we're meditating, that's another thing to check on. See, how did it feel? Did it feel like it went by very quick? Usually that's a good sign. The other thing is, if it went by very quick, another possibility is you may have fallen asleep. Either way, you got some good rest. So I'm very glad to hear that. Okay. Uh, oh, Vivi wants to share some merit with everyone. She says she did an alms offering of 40,000 temples across Thailand on Earth Day with you all. Oh, sadhu. Yeah. Our temple does a very big event on Earth Day, as Earth Day is a good day to do goodness, but it also happens to be our master's birthday. So wow, right? So we have a big event that we have in our main temple in Thailand, and this year we're inviting 40,000 temples within Thailand to make a donation to all of them. So yeah. And oh, here's another question. Hakuzo's asking, um, we can pass on good karma to our ancestors, but can they pass good karma to us? Oh, okay. So in this case, instead of thinking of it as good karma, think of it as the good merit. Okay. Yes, we can send merit or boon to our relatives who have passed away, but they can also send it to us, but it's not as strong. Uh, how the Buddha explained it. So there's a little Buddhism. Is that our human body is like the best, uh, I guess, the best conductor of boon. It's the thing that's able to create and produce boon, like the best. How would you say? My best form to produce it. Can you produce merit in heaven? You can, but it's like, I guess to give an analogy, while we're here on this earth, because it's so difficult, we have suffering, we have a lot of difficulties. The merit we generate, it's like a little bit that we do can be like, hmm, maybe I'll start with the heaven then. Uh, in heaven, think of it like you have a hose and the water is just trickling out, but it's constant. You can keep on making merit always, but it's very, very small, constant, but very trickly. Like it's just dripping out of the hose. Compared to here on Earth, in this body, we're able to turn the faucet on full blast. That's kind of the analogy. So, can they send to us? They can. It's just it's not as effective. So instead, what our, you could say, our ancestors that may still be lingering around as a spirit, they tend to be like a guardian spirit. They tend to take care of us, kind of care for us in that way. Kind of how you'll hear of people who just like just missed almost a horrible accident, and they felt like someone pulled them. It's very much that. Our relatives and ancestors, even if you've never met them, they can't help but care for us because that's just the bond that we have to all of our relatives. And as you start to understand reincarnation more and more, you start to realize every single being in this world, we've been relatives before. Everyone that we're watching right now, we were relatives once in some way. We were cousins. Who knows? We could have been lovers. Could have been brother and sister. Who knows? Because there's so many lifetimes that have gone and passed. But instead, so that's what we do is keep our peace, send to everyone when you can. Right. Thank you for your questions. Okay. Any other questions or wonders before we go? Okay. Then again, just a reminder, you guys. Here's my schedule this month. As you guys know, in April I will be traveling to California, as I'll be going there to study Pali, like the ancient language. And then sadly in April and May, I will not have any classes. But I am looking to see if Saturday will still be open. But at least you guys know Monday, Wednesday, Friday for late night. Unfortunately, we will not be having any sessions. But Saturday, I'm still looking for someone to take over. If someone can, then at least it will be on Zoom. And of course, if you don't like Zoom, YouTube has all of my clips that you guys can go ahead and watch, rewatch, help yourselves to find some peace. As that's why it's there, recorded for you all. So, if no other questions, then I'd like to give you all a blessing before we go. May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your life. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into light in times of darkness and in times of need. And when you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace easily and quickly in every lifetime. So thank you again, everyone. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you're watching from. And remember, a smile a day keeps the stress away. So everyone, keep smiling and let's brighten up the world together. So for everyone on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, see you guys next time. For those on Zoom, feel free to stay longer if you'd like to chat. Take care, everyone.